Eastern Cape is that of parents from the northern areas in Port Elizabeth who have shut down all the schools, and they maintain that the schools will be shut down indefinitely, or at least until the Department of Education meets their needs. This is despite the Eastern Cape's Premier, Phumullo Masualle, pleading with them not to disrupt schooling and his commitment to them to address all their grievances. Our reporter, Lerato Thipa, is in Port Elizabeth, and she's at one of the schools that has been affected by this. In fact, I believe she's going to be joined by the headmaster of the school, Bethvale Primary. Lerato, it's over to you.
A very good morning to you, Leanne. We're broadcasting live from Bethvale Primary. Now, one of the requests or demands of the parents has been groundsman at the school. Now, earlier on, we did a crossing from the school, and later on, we found out that the same school which is demanding groundsman was actually broken into. If you can just look just behind me, there were actually 4 computers there just 2 days ago, and last night the school was broken into, and 4 critical computers in a very needy school, the computers here were stolen. So you just can see that there is a desperate need for groundsmen here. There's a desperate need for security. And these are some of the things that the parents in the northern areas are demanding. But joining me this morning is the principal of the school, Mr. Van Vuuren. Tell us exactly some of the challenges the school is facing.
Good morning.
Mr. Van Vuuren, can you just take us through? I know that when you come to school on morning and to find such incidents, I'm sure it does leave you certainly stressed. But besides the break-ins, what are some of the issues that the school is currently facing?
Safety and security certainly is one of the big issues, but staff shortages, the educator and non-teaching staff as well. Those are big problems and big areas that needs to be fixed, because it's difficult running a school or an institution on a smooth basis if you don't have sufficient staff. So our secretary retired in 2013. She hasn't been replaced. And whenever we try to fill vacancies, we take our documents down. They don't want to accept our documents, and they send us back and say they don't have instructions to take any documents. So staff shortages at any of the schools are big problems. And then we as a school must supply the staff, appoint people, and then we must raise funds to pay those people. Our parents are becoming tired to raise funds, because we're a no-fee school, and we're taxing them with fundraising and monies that they must pay, which shouldn't be so. So that are some of the big problems we have in our schools.
And last night you told me that as the school was broken into, there was only one groundsman, and his life was also threatened. You also did mention to me that earlier on you had made a plea, the Department of Education, to try and really get more security on site, but your plea has been in vain. Can you just elaborate more on that for me?
Yeah, when we have our meetings, we always speak about the safety and security issues, and our schools need proper fencing and security. But we've been waiting now. We don't know when are we going to be supplied with adequate fencing to keep strangers or elements out of our schools. The groundsman we currently have, the night watchman, is a person the school is paying out of school funds. So we told this guy he doesn't have any weapons. He mustn't put his own safety in danger. He must phone the police, and he said there was a bunch of guys last night here, and he threatened to shoot his dog. So he just went into his security room, locked himself in, and he phoned the police, which they arrived, and apparently, as I heard from some of the teachers, the police got a getaway car here nearby the school. So we are appealing to any parents or any people of the community, if they see anything or our equipment, to please inform the police.
Now, I know that the Northern Indian parents are planning not to take their children to school. And now you're the principal of the school, and obviously you are all about the academic success of the school as well. Are you not perhaps concerned about the longevity of the stay away and how it may affect the progress of your school, especially during the start of the year?
Yeah, it's difficult. No teacher wants to start this year like this. And we know that I believe in God, and we know that He will intervene, and the situation will be remedied very soon. So we're having a meeting tonight, and we hope that we'll find some solutions there.
Well, that was the principal of the school, Mr. Cedric van Vuren, really pleading with the Department of Education to beef up security. The school was broken in just last night, and 4 computers were stolen, and they are really saying that they need more groundsmen, they need more teachers in class, and above all, they need a conducive environment for the pupils to study in. It's back to you in studio, Leanne.
Thanks very much, Lerato, for updating us and keeping us in the loop as to what's going on in Port Elizabeth, and we will certainly monitor that situation for you as well.